I think the qualities that stand out for me about Max are that, first of all, she just models hospitality. She, even after being involved with Anna Marie's for 20 years, when I come, she'll meet me at the door, we'll have a conversation. I know she's listening, she listens intently.
One of her key qualities is honesty. That exudes from her. Trust, integrity. She is someone that when you first meet her, you know she's sincere. You know she's going to speak what she believes.
Her sense of what the common good is all about. She knows that on the one hand, it's taking care of this incident and this person, but it's also about systems change.
I remember as a child, a neighbor woman coming over to my mother, and I remember she was pretty badly beaten up. And I was just a child, and I wasn't understanding all of what was happening other than I knew her husband was doing something to her. And I remember how sad I felt, and how I remember my mother hiding her in our house. Something that was always imprinted in my mind as a little child that, wow, that's too bad that people have to go through that. But then I never thought about it much and went on with my life, went on to school, and did a variety of different things until the opportunity arose, and then I thought, that's something I would really be interested in.
She was one of the key people that was out there really trying to help the community understand what domestic abuse is and isn't, trying to lay out the realities of the dangers of that in our community and what it can mean for families when they're in that kind of chaos and violence. I just remember her being a spokesperson and convening with a whole group of other people to try and help the community better understand that.
She's provided the support all the way along to make that happen. So that's really huge. To do that, she has had to help the community become aware of what violence in the home is all about, that it is, not limited to any economic bracket or any race, or it is pervasive, that as a community we need to deal with it. So she's been a systems changer.
The first house was very small. It had 2 bedrooms. It could house maybe about 5-6 people. We didn't really care. What we needed to do is get established. That was what we cared about the most.
One of the boldest moves Max made was probably at the very beginning, when she opened up her own home as a safe home, and she asked other people to do the same.
There were about 15 to 20 families in the community who took families into their homes, and then we worked with them.
That's how it all started. There aren't many people that would do that because it's really risky, and because it is putting that stake in the ground, and she did that. And when you do that, that inspires other people to do that.
First big accomplishment was getting a shelter open, because there was such mixed. If you go back and read the newspapers at that time, there was meetings behind closed doors about why this shouldn't happen and all of that. But getting it open, even it was a small place, it was a beginning. And then the other accomplishments were watching it grow, watching it take hold in the community, a community that needed that service, but wasn't always sure they did, and didn't really know about all their neighbors and what people might be going through.
The legacy that Maxine leaves is about the safe spaces in the community, the importance of safe homes, the notion that family violence doesn't have a place in our community, and that we have to continue to be attuned to it, because violence in the home is related to violence in the community and vice versa.
This award means to me that the community recognizes the work that the shelter has done over the years, but it also recognizes, for me, all of the partners who helped this become a successful project in our community. And I am so excited that that can be validated and honored, and because to me then, it encourages people to keep on supporting and keep on giving, because it's a really good cause.